Welcome to another tech review. Oh, tech. Yeah, I don't know. I need to actually find the name for this segment. I still don't have it. But sponsored videos, tech videos on this channel on things that I feel like I'm missing, that I need, that hopefully it actually proves useful to you guys in your lives as well. Now, the problem that I have this week is my phone. I have an iPhone 14 Pro, right? And I've been traveling a lot as of late. I've been going to the GDCs of the world and the Gamescoms of the world, and mostly because of Proxima, but also personally. And my problem that I have as of recent is that with my phone, as soon as I go traveling, I actually feel not only that the phone is not very protected, but also that there's no way for me to put the phone. And I only realize it by the time I get to the airport. And it gets really annoying. So one of the things that I've done as soon as I bought the phone is buy this skin for the back of the phone, mainly because of all the scratches and stuff. And it's this leather skin that actually looks really, really cool, and it has a nice texture, feels much better than basically the glass that you feel on the back. It feels warmer, feels nicer. But that's all the protection that I have for this phone. It's very much like this skin on the back of the phone, and that's it. And I've dropped this phone a number of times. My wife is always telling me, like, you need to get a case, because it's always dropping, and every time I drop it, it's like, it's fine. But, I have lots of marks everywhere, like, the phone is getting kinked everywhere. It's kind of problematic. And it gets even worse when you go on holidays, because if you go on holidays or business trips, your phone is much more prone to fall everywhere. I'm always kind of like changing bags and putting my bag on, taking my bag off. My phone is on my pocket, my phone is on the other pocket and on my sling and stuff. So it becomes really problematic. So I've been thinking for the longest time about buying a case. Unfortunately, most cases look not only boring, but also not very functional, right? And I remember years ago that somebody came along with these puppet things that you just basically glue to the back of the phone, and basically you can just like grab them like this with a puppet thing, then you can twist them around and stuff, and it feels much more safe in your hands. I always thought I wanted one of those. Plus what it does is actually allows you to basically put your phone like standing in some type of surface. So I always thought maybe I was going to get one of those. However, this company called Casekoo actually reached out with our own case. And normally I say no to these things, as I mentioned before at the beginning of the series. Even though lots of people reach out, I normally say no to these sponsorships. But this case in particular caught my eye because it's very much what I was having in mind and more. And the good thing about the case, and I'll just put it here on my phone, is that it has this mechanism on the back that basically allows it for you to just take it off. And just like the puppet, you can basically just grab it like this and have it like you have it. This is what I wanted, right? So you can basically, have it in your hand and feel safe and stuff. But most importantly, this mechanism allows you to basically have it as a stand, or if you actually twist it like this, you can basically kind of make it stand this way as well, right? So you can start to see the benefits of using a case like this. Plus, the other problem that I had was the MagSafe. So my wife uses a case for her phone because she's way more safer with her phone than I am. And the problem that she has is that every night she needs to take the case off to basically put it on the stand that we have to charge our phones. Then every morning she takes it off and puts the case back, which to me, knowing myself, doesn't work, because I'll end up just taking the case off and never putting it on again. But the good thing about this one, even though it has like this metal ring that you can basically go in and out, also works with MagSafe as well. And I'll show you via the B-roll how you can still use MagSafe. And bear in mind that I'm actually using a cover, right, that has a certain thickness, and also I have that leather skin on the back of the phone, and still the MagSafe works with no problems, which just goes to show how much more impressive the case is whenever you actually use it. So yeah, really, really cool case. I feel like the phone is really secure. It has a little bit of a lip just above the edge, which allows you to basically have a little bit of protection. Normally, if you're anything like me, when your phone falls, it always seems to fall on a corner somewhere, right? Which is normally what cracks the screen. I had many phones like that before, and this seems to have like a really strong edge. And then also another problem that I had with cases a lot of the time is that buttons on the side, they don't really work very well. But as you can tell here, I can actually lock in and lock my phone with no problem. And the buttons feel super, super responsive, even though they're actually in the case. So, all in all, loving the case. Really, really well put together. Feels absolutely solid. And I'm using here the black case, but there's also a white version of the same case for all those that prefer that. And yeah, it's just really nice overall. I feel like now that I'm about to go to Gamescom this year, whenever I travel, I'll have this and I'm gonna feel way safer with my phone. So thanks Casekoo for sponsoring this video. And you can actually use my code down in the description in order to actually get a little bit off from the case if you're interested as well. Cool. So that is the case for my phone. Another tech that I find really useful, another piece of tech, first world problem that I solved that makes my life a little bit more comfortable. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a like, leave a comment, and as always, stay well, stay safe. Peace.